Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shanika again, and today I just want to talk about this COVID-19 and how it has been affecting my country. Well, right now we are on a 21-day lockdown, and from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, so everything's closed. You can't go out, you can't fish, you can't do no night dates, nothing of that sort. And for me it is not extremely difficult. However, sometimes I really feel like I want to go out and enjoy myself. And when you're so accustomed to being free and to doing things on your own without anybody telling you when to get back home, it can be kind of difficult. But at the end of the day, we have to think about our health and what is best for our country on a whole. And if I'm honest, I can say that I feel like everything is just waiting for the worst. Like, they're waiting for the worst to happen for them to do certain things like locking down the country. I think that should have been done from since the day that we had cases in our neighboring country, especially Trinidad, seeing that it's very close to us. I believe that we should have went on lockdown. However, we waited until we got a couple of cases to do some bit of curfew, and right now we're still not entirely closed. We're still not entirely locked down. Persons are free to go to work, free to go to the supermarket, free to go to town anytime they feel like. And this is really dangerous because people doesn't really know what's going on, because people have the virus and then they show no signs, no symptoms. And if I'm honest, most persons who go out, they do not go out with any mask or anything that could prevent them from having the virus. And it's very dangerous because there are a lot of persons down here who has like serious health issues, health conditions, persons who are suffering from asthma and so on, and these persons can be at a higher risk of contracting the virus. And the truth is, are we going to sit back and wait until everybody catches this virus in our country? We have 100,000 persons. You have 100,000 persons, and if this virus was to take all of us, do you know how many deaths we're gonna have? And well, I believe that God is going to save us and protect us, but if you think about the reality of it, a lot of persons can lose their lives because this is a very serious situation. There are no cures, that we don't really have anything that can really treat us, so our lives are just on the line. We need to come together and speak to persons, the leaders, the persons who are involved, the Prime Minister, and advise the persons in charge to lock down the country. Do not let anybody enter the country. Do not let anybody, leave their homes, because this is really serious. If you've been following the news, like I have been following the news, you'll see that places like Italy and America, places where people didn't take the virus serious, they're losing like 700 persons, 1,000 persons per day, which is very dangerous and detrimental. We do not want to wait until we have lost almost all of our population to this disease before we realize how serious it is. People should obey the curfew. You're not supposed to be out after a certain hour. Stick to your home, stay close to your family. Do not go around individuals who has done a lot of traveling during the day, because you do not know who they have interacted with. You do not know where they've been. You do not know if anybody in their family is infected. You do not know if they are infected, because right now I'm not even sure if we have the proper tools to test this virus. However, there are symptoms that can help us to understand if we have it based on the signs that we're showing. But we do not want to wait until half of the population has gotten the virus and has died out before we try to stop it, because we have a little amount of persons concerning. When it comes to our country is like one state in America. The amount of persons we have here, it's a very small, very small island. And if you go to wait until a lot of people get infected and start getting sick. If you look at our country, we do not even have a good hospital. We had a second hospital building, but it's like so many mistakes. So it's like we just have this one hospital, and then we have health centers, and it's not like if the health center has anything to admit anybody for intensive care. Like I was saying, imagine 40,000 persons getting infected just in Grenada, right? 40,000 persons is infected. Where are you going to go? You're going to be at your home, most definitely, waiting to die, because first of all, I mean, where is the space for you in the hospital that's going to where is the space? Who is going to accommodate you? Where are the doctors? Where are the tools and the ventilators that's going to be helping you or assisting you to breathe? These things are not available in this country. I'm not saying that we do not have, but how much do we have? How many beds do we have? Can we even accommodate 50 persons? Have anybody been thinking about these things? We have to think about these things. These are very important things. And I mean, you can't just sit back and let your life just waste. I haven't seen anybody wearing any mask. Well, kudos and hats off to this tailor in Grenville who has been making masks for everybody. That's really wonderful. That's a great job. I mean, at the end of the day, we have to protect ourselves. And just now, well, I haven't left my house approximately around 3 months now. I mean, I've chosen to stay home for a few months, but I mean, what I'm saying is, with the recent outbreak of this virus, since I've started hearing about this virus and I realized how serious it was, and then this case was confirmed, and then now we have 6 more cases. So imagine, one case was confirmed and now we have 6 more cases. Could you imagine how much other persons have this virus right now in this country? These are things we have to sit and think about, and stop disobeying the law, and stop thinking that, hey, we need to get out when we're under a curfew. The curfew is to protect us, and I really think that we should have had a curfew that is more tight, meaning that if you can't go out in the night, why should you be going out in the day anyways? You can still contract the virus. You can still spread the virus. You can still get into situations whereby you get contracted with it. So it's not like in the night persons are going to be out every time. Not everybody goes out in the night. Most persons goes out in the day. So I'm just saying, I mean, I am not scared. Like, I'm really not scared, because I know that God will protect my household, and I live my life in the hands of God. But for the persons who has not accepted God in their life, or who lives their life day by day, that you need to consider trusting in God, because only He can deliver us from all of these things we're facing right now. Only He can deliver us, because this pandemic is causing chaos and reaping havoc in our lives, killing a lot of our loved ones. I mean, I never thought that I would be living here to see these things fulfilled. I've always read Revolution, but I've never felt and I've never believed that I would actually be in the last days. I always knew about the last days, children making children, men will be lovers of themselves, and the beast that will rise up. I've read so much, and I mean, I'm seeing all of these things coming to pass. And all I have to say is that we have to look out for each other. We have to protect our brothers and sisters. We have to stand up for our rights as individuals. We have to take stand. We have to look out for each other. We have to make things right. Even if the Prime Minister said that we can go out during the day and stay home during the night, we have to limit the amount of time, the amount of movement, the amount of people we get in contact with on a daily basis. And this is not for anybody else, but this is for us. I totally understand that some people really have to work, because if you do not work, there's no way you will be able to survive and take care of your family, because the kind of jobs that you do, it's not something that you can do from home. I totally understand these things. I understand that there are persons out there who lives, from day to day. whereby they do not have any money saved up or anything like that, so they have to go out and work. All you need to do is just pray for these individuals and make sure that you have on your protective gear. You know, make sure that you're ready when you're going out. Make sure that you wash yourselves properly, disinfect yourselves properly before you enter your home with your kids and your wife and your family. You know, do everything possible to stay safe, because at the end of the day, we do not want to lose it. At the end of the day, we do not want to lose each other. We do not want to, you know, have 20 people in this country after this epidemic. And I truly believe that we will be delivered sooner than we think, sooner or later, if we just have to keep the faith, trust in Jehovah, and everything will be just fine. So guys, let me know what you all think, how you're feeling with this whole situation, because it's not something easy. Because one of the diseases I really thought, like I said in my previous video, I thought that Ebola would have came here. I wasn't expecting this virus to progress so easily, so quickly. But at the end of the day, God is the one who is in charge. God is in charge, and it doesn't matter what virus or how much other persons, you know, try to make you suffer. At the end of the day, if God says yes, he says yes. If God says no, he says no. I leave everything up in the hands of God, and I know that he will deliver me and my country. So guys, stay safe, pray a lot, eat healthy, take care of yourself. Until next time, I'll see you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification bell, and also share this video, and you know, do your best to stay safe and to take care of your family.